Alright, so it's April 2nd, and unfortunately, I'm not capable of finishing off my build of Yandere-Chan. She's of this day, or on this day, because, well, she's a pain in the butt to build. She's taking a lot more longer to actually put together and actually get to where I want her. Because right now, for the past couple hours, I've been working on mounting her hair more or less. Now I'm on the back piece of her hair, but I'm having problems more or less actually physically mounting the front to the way I want it. But right now it looks like I have it about the way I need it. But right now, actually, let me do this. Give me a second. I knew I shouldn't have mounted this post video. Give me a second. I gotta heat this hot glue. I don't want to damage any of my workings underneath when I pull this piece off. There we go. Basically, I'm having problems more or less actually getting the hair correct. But what's going to happen is that once I get the hair actually mounted in correctly and everything figured out, and then I added the ponytail, the rest of her is going to take about like 5 days after I get this front piece of her hair on and the ponytail, because the arms are actually going to take me a few hours. Same thing with the shoulders, but the one thing that might take a long time are the hands. The hands are incredibly detailed. Basically, this is an in-game rip, so that's why it's taking me a long time. It just wasn't an in-game rip to where it was like a minimum to low poly 3D model that I can work with, like my give me a second, like my life size dark toka right here, or invert toka. This is what you call low poly, to where you can tell who the character is, but the details are not as intense like a Yandere-Chan or my other Yandere, aka Kirimi right here, which I'm very happy with my little Kirimi build. She just sits there. Of course, she ain't gonna touch me because I can take her down if I wanted. And she's not for sale. Same thing with Yandere-Chan right here. She's staying with me. But a low poly build like that, like Dark Toka or Invert Toka, only takes me a week or so to build. A medium to high poly build like Yandere-Chan, Kirimi, my last size Jack from Mass Effect 3, they can take a couple weeks up to a couple months. So unfortunately, that's why I'm not capable of, well, finishing her in the time frame I was hoping. Like I said, I was hoping to finish her off on the second anniversary of Yandere Simulator, so I can have something to show to the dev. I showed Yandere dev a preliminary picture of Yandere-Chan, and he really wants to see the same when it's built. But right now I'm really more or less having problems actually mounting her hair. Give me a second. I'm going to reseat Yandere-Chan's hair so I can figure out how I'm going to attach it again. Oh, I can actually just do that? Interesting. Alright. Give me a second. Let me I need to mark this. I actually got it correct. Like I said, this is a build. This is a in progress build, so I may stop mid video to actually attempt to do something. Like right now, I'm actually doing a couple markings on her head so I can have so I know where to actually locate the hair when I go to attach it. Because I'm not going to attach it right now because I got to more or less finish off her eyelashes and her eyebrows. Those will only take me like a grand total like 5 minutes to cut out and then just place. Something like that hair, for instance, a day's of work. Her face, 2 days of work. Her legs, 2 days of work. Her skirt, 1 day of work. Her chest area, a day of work. something that's this detailed, like I keep stating, takes forever to build. But yeah, I mean, oh yeah, and as you probably could tell, she is actually a little shorter than me, but not by much. As you clearly can tell, this is how tall I am in comparison to Yandere-Chan right here. But generally speaking, this is a life-size model. Okay, looks like I got to reinforce the shoulder joints. Okay, so I'll be post-video bit fixing. Okay, luckily that's easily fixed. Just gotta put some one possible sticks here and here, point them downwards, rig them up, and it'll stop the shoulder from doing this. Let's see, what else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, I'm guessing more or less the main reason why I'm building this. Give me a second. Main reason why I'm building this was, well, not the main reason why, but one of the reasons why I'm building this is because, well, I want to. I really want to test my skills when it comes to building this type of stuff. When it comes to building stuff like this, I'm capable of testing my skills and actually seeing how far I can push them, because Yandere-Chan is a whole different, is totally different compared to my life-size Jack from Mass Effect 3. She's totally different from my Kirimi, for instance. I'm even working on a life-size Toka, but she's in the closet right now because I want to get this finished for my local anime convention. And I want to show why I'm actually really making this build if my laptop here will start working for me. So I need a crappy little 2-in-1. Okay, I think it's this right here. One of the voice actors, she, if I remember correctly, is supposed to be in Yandere Simulator. Yep, right here. That's more or less the main reason why, because one of the voice actors for Yandere Sim is coming to my local convention. Do I expect anything to happen? No, I just want to show off. That's the only reason why that's the only reason why I'm doing this, just to show off. But like I also stated before, it's also to test my skills when it comes to building these type of things. I mean, for goodness sakes, you see my life-size dubstep gun right here in the right here in the foreground. Actually, that's my second iteration of my dubstep gun. But yeah, I mean, also you may have noticed before I finish this video, before I start really rambling on more than I already should have been, as you notice, there's music playing in the background of this video. Reason being, because there's a Bluetooth speaker system inside of Yandere-Chan. Now, unfortunately, that rattling noise you're hearing is the speakers that are inside her, more or less her stomach area, are vibrating so hard that it's hitting the resonancy of the paper and causing it to vibrate and make that rattling sound. But this thing get pretty dang loud. Let me see if I can find a song that I know I won't get false flagged for and that I can crank all the way. Give me a second. yeah, but as you can tell, it gets pretty stinking loud, and considering what type of songs I'm playing in here, it doesn't vibrate as much, or it'll vibrate a lot. Oh yeah, and one more thing I forgot to show. I even made a prop replica of the trickler saw from Yandere Sim. But this thing was originally powered by a little cheap 9-volt battery. This thing is now powered by a hobby grade 3-cell LiPo battery. And this thing gets very loud. I'll also be taking this to my local convention too. I have to modify the noise maker a little bit. It's running off the playing card in the bicycle whatever you call it, spoke system. Trust me, I can make this thing even louder if I really wanted to. But before I make this video any longer than it needs to be, and I know this video is already long enough, I'm gonna end it here and get back to building my Yandere-Chan.